Hey boys, are you afraid to start a business, to perform, to speak on YouTube, or do anything like this? It is probably because you have a fear of what people are going to think of you. You might be worried about the wrong sort of attention. You might be addicted to having a good reaction from others. And basically, the big problem here is that you are grounded into the reaction of others. That means that you're in a reactive mindset. And one of the major things that I took out of learning dating and attraction, funnily enough, which attracts and applies to many things, is that you have to be grounded within yourself. You have to find peace and love within yourself. And then you take that peace and love which is within you, and then you give it to the world. You serve it to the world. And that service can happen through business, that can happen through dating and attraction, and that can happen through really anything, your job. Why is this so important? I just had this insane experience. I did a musical, Legally Blonde musical. It was amazing. Had the best time. Learned so much. But I had a really tough night on show night, one of these show nights. And I don't know what was happening. I was just anxious and out of it. And one of my friends said, "Jacob, are you okay?" And I was like, I think so. I don't know. And I searched for myself. I realized I wasn't. So I went and took a breather. Went outside and I just kind of sat by myself and reflected. And one of my friends from the musical, actually, he came out and he just sat by me. And he's had a lot of experience in musicals and things. And I think he knew what I was kind of going through. But essentially, I shared with him that I was worried about some particular audience members that were coming tonight. I was kind of afraid of the people's reaction and what they're thinking about me. And it kind of got into me. And he asked me this simple question: why do you do musical theatre? And I thought about it for a moment. I told him, because I love it. I love it. I love doing this. And he said, "Is it for the reaction of the audience?" And I said, "No, it's not." And that's when it clicked in me, in this new domain area of life, that in order to enjoy your performance, in order to enjoy your business, enjoy your dating, enjoy your attraction, you do it for yourself. You do it for that self generosity and joy. And you get addicted to that inner state that you generate yourself. And don't worry, like you'll know when you're out of that state, because you'll be depressed, anxious, and unable to move. You might be paralyzed. And it's a simple thing about detaching your focus and importance from the outside world and placing it, anchoring it back in within you, generating a positive state within you. And the reason why this is so important is because it is the key to performance. Ironically, when you detach from the outcome of others or reactions of others, you end up receiving a lot of positive and amazing reactions. It frees you up to love your audience, love the person in front of you, without having any attachment to the way that they react to you. You can respect free will, the free will to be rejected, the free will to say, "No, thank you, not for me." And that's just a powerful thing, to be needless. And the more needless you are, the more people can invest their trust in you. I've been going through a process recently of releasing my sense of need, releasing those dirty little wants and desires. I realized that for so long, what has corrupted my ability to help others is my own needs and my own selfishness. But I realized as well that the more that I free myself up internally, then the more I'm able to help others and the more I'm able to love. And it just so happens that the more service and good things and love and care you put out into the world, the more you'll naturally return. So say you put in 100% of effort and value to the world, and you get 5% of value back, whether that's through a sale, whether that's through some adulation or good vibes and validation. You just receive back a small percentage of the massive things that you give to the world. You could give massive good vibes. You could give an incredible performance. But all of this requires your mind to be free from having to not make mistakes, to be free from having to perform to your audience's reaction. It's about a free mind. And the more that you realize this and this sinks in and becomes a part of you, the more you'll catch yourself, like when you're in that reactive state. The final thing I'll say is that, like, you may forget, you may get addicted again to all praise and validation. I know I did. I was getting a lot of laughs, a lot of praise, and I started kind of slowly eking back into the world. You might get more money. You might get, results in dating and attraction wise. But this is not a cause for you to develop an ego. Once you develop your ego about it, yeah, you feel good about yourself in a dirty sort of way, but then you lose your ability. You lose the joy of it really quickly. You strip yourself so quickly. I've realized the only way I can love you is by opening my heart fully to serving you and enjoying that service. And then occasionally creating an offer here or there for coaching, for dating, in the dating world. Just occasionally, man. And it's without need, truly without need. And I think that's what you can model as well. So I'm wishing you all the best. And I'll be honest, I don't know if I'll do it. I don't know. I think that's definitely possible. But I'm going to do some daily uploads for maybe the next 30 days. We'll see how we go. And I'm going to do a video on mental health coming up soon. Request from a friend. And specifically men's mental health. So big ups, big love. And it's been a pleasure talking to you.